on, all you heavy metal homesteaders. This is Jeremy from Bright Spring Homestead. This is the first time you guys have been here. Thank you very much for checking out the video. If you like the video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. We're pretty awesome, America. So, this is the follow-up to the cider making video. I'm going to try to run through this pretty quick because it's late, I'm tired, I've been working all day, and the cider needs to get bottled now. So, we got our cider. Whoop. And this stuff, it's still bubbling pretty hard. If you remember, I used two packs of yeast, and it has been 1 week and 1 day. And I took a gravity reading. The initial gravity reading, or actually the potential alcohol content, was, because I can't remember the specific gravity. I should have wrote it down, but I was tired then too. So the potential alcohol content was 15, right on the money, I believe. And I just checked it today, and it's at 2%. So we're looking at 13% potential alcohol, and I just took a whiff, and it's angry. I think once we get it mixed up and back sweeten it with the apple juice concentrate, then it's gonna be awesome. It was last time. This is the same recipe with the exception of the added yeast, bonus yeast. So and the yeast nutrient. But anyway, so what we're gonna do is everything's washed and sanitized. We got a bucket to rack it off into. Get it off the must. The must is the stuff at the very bottom. It's dead yeast and whatnot. We don't want that. You'll probably get a little bit in your bucket, because I don't use can't remember what it's called. Well, it's an additive that you can use that'll settle all the particulate matter down to the bottom to make it clear, but I don't care if it's clear. I just want it to taste good and do the job. So, and I'll try to remember to write down what that stuff is, because I can't remember, because again, I'm tired. So, we got our apple cider. We got a clean and sanitized bucket. This may not be big enough. We'll make it work though. We'll rack off all of it into here. It looks like it should be pretty close. Let's pour out the must, clean it, and then we'll just kind of pour it back and forth to mix up the apple juice real good. We got our big racking cane, bottle sanitizer. Gonna be the first time I've used this, so that'll be fun. We've got a dishwasher full of clean bottles. Got our apple juice. And really, all we gotta do now is get the ball rolling. So hopefully we can make this go by pretty quick. Alright, so Demijohn is basically empty. All that's left is the must at the bottom and a little bit of cider on top. I didn't want to suck up a lot of that sediment and get it in the cider, so we had a little more than what I thought. I ended up having to break out another bowl. It'll be okay though. I'm gonna empty that out, clean it, sanitize it. Then I'm going to dump it back into there and add the apple juice concentrate, and then just kind of pour it back and forth to get it mixed up real good, get it nice and aerated. And then we're gonna start bottling, so let's do it. All right, now that this is all clean and sanitized, I'm gonna add the apple juice to this. And as you can see, there's still some suds in here from the sanitizer. That is okay. I mean, I wouldn't do it if it was like full of suds, but it's sanitizer. I've seen a million people do it. Doesn't hurt anything. It's sterile. It's sanitizer. It's not going to leave a bubbly, soapy aftertaste or whatever. So let's get to mixing. We got 6 things of concentrated apple juice with ascorbic acid, not potassium sorbate, and that is going to be the super sweet delicious part. Gonna be nice and appley and delicious and very boozy. So this is gonna be fun to drink. Basically, with it being 15% about, because right now it's like 13, 14. After it carbonates itself and the yeast eats more of the sugars that are in the bottles, it'll raise the alcohol content. But since we put the concentrate in there, it should make up for any differences there. So we're going to be looking at about I'd say a 13% alcohol for these. It's still going to be just about like drinking 3 beers in one, and it's delicious, and you made it yourself. So, and it's a lot cheaper than buying your booze from somebody else. Doesn't taste the same, but it's still really good. So don't take my word for it, do it yourself. All right, let's get to mixing. Okay, so we're ready to start bottling. But first, the most important thing, if you're using this method, the first thing you want to bottle is this. It's a clean and sanitized, overly sanitized, get some of those bubbles out. A clean 20-ounce plastic soda bottle. The reason being is that we want to be able to tell when the cider is going to be carbonated without having to open up bottles and hope that it's ready, not overly carbonated, not too flat, waste of cider. So we're going to take this, we're going to fill it up, put the cap on nice and tight. Don't worry, it's not going to explode. These things are made to hold carbonation. But every day, or every couple days, we will go and we're going to save this in the same area as the rest of them. And we're going to go in every day and squeeze it. And whenever it feels, whenever you squeeze and it feels like an unopened soda, maybe you could even have another soda, to kind of squeeze test, to compare. That's when you know it's going to be right, or at least really, really close. And then you can pasteurize the bottles, kill the yeast, and you're pretty much done. So this is the first thing we're going to fill up, and then we can finish pouring the rest of this cider so I can go to bed because I'm tired. I have work tomorrow. Let's do it. let's try bottling these and not make a huge mess. Don't blame me. I have faulty equipment. I've got a mess to clean up. I'm gonna do the rest of these bottles. Wish me luck. So I guess I might as well show you how to cap them too. Pouring them in the bottle is one thing. Putting caps on them is another. So, I already rinsed off and have a bunch of caps and sanitizer along with the capper. And I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Sometimes you got to get some muscle behind it to form the caps, but once you get the caps on, they'll carbonate and they'll be set. So let's do that. Let's see if we can do this without making such a mess. Cool? Cool. Just take your cup, sit on top, put this on top. Just push down. And that's it. Super easy. Now to do that to all the others. 1. So much fun. Finally done. Bottling takes a while, especially if you don't have a very good feng shui. Hopefully that'll change soon. I'm gonna be setting up a cidery in the shop. Make everything perfectly streamlined, very utilitarian, you know. But it's done, and we've got the 16.9 fluid ounce, I think those are growlers, swing top bottles. And then we've also got 2.5 cases of 2.5 24 packs of bottles. So it took me about 2.5 hours to do all the bottling and cleaning and preparing and whatnot. So that's not too bad. Like I said, if I had it more streamlined, it wouldn't be so bad. And making the cider, you can make it, throw all the ingredients in the demijohn, and 20 minutes, 30 minutes later, you're done. A week later, this is what you got. Not bad. And I think it all cost about 20 bucks. You can't get it. I don't think it was even that. The yeast I got online, 10 packs for like $7, something like that. I used 2 for this one. And then the cider I got from Sam's, I believe it was, and it was like $3 for 2. Wasn't too bad. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. And if you like the video, please like the video. And if you wouldn't mind, please subscribe. We really appreciate it. Alright, guys, like I said probably 20 times already, I'm super tired and I've got a big mess to clean up. So thanks for checking it out, and we'll see you on the next video.